that drill. So we want to make sure that when we're playing the lasso, we don't go deep. Okay? I mean, it has its advantages from here. It's good for the sweep. Submissions here as well. But I like this. Carl has to create an angle to pass. Okay? So let's just say he gets inside control. He starts to pin that knee to the mat. If I'm here, he's just going to spike me with the shoulders like a bracket. This control is a distance maker. Spike me now. And this allows me to bring my foot in. Now, again, Carl's not going to have his right elbow out like that. He's pulling it to his body. Right? But watch what happens when I get inside control and I extend that. I'm pulling this into my hip. This comes over. And that's all about angle. Right? For me to get the omoplata, I can't get it when I'm looking straight on. From here, when Carl pulls his elbow to his body, forget about omoplatas here. Either I create the angle, but then Carl knows I'm creating the angle and he's going to keep that pinched every time. But if you think about from a passing perspective, he has to move one side or the other. More than likely he's going to go this side. Right? So this foot is a distance maker. You want to get into the habit of keeping this. So when I bring this inside, I can push out. And now there's a massive open elbow on this side. And what's the most important thing I've got? Angle. Yeah, I can see into Carl's right ear. So this is into my hip. And I'm extending this up and I'm coming up. When I look at it, he stays on his feet on Thursday. And it becomes the battle from here. Now, from this position, we've looked at things that Carl can do. We've looked at how to counter the forward roll. Another counter I can do is called the reverse reverse. So from here, I have the grip on the elbow, I have the lapel on the other side. I'm starting to get into my own omoplata setup, and Carl's adamant in rolling. If you notice, watch, his hips are coming up. Perfect, stay there, bro. So rather than letting him roll and doing all the things that we've done, he could also be trying to cart me over from there. How do I get his hips down low and back on his shoulder? Keep rolling there, bro. So I keep my grips with my hands, keep rolling, and I can stand my legs out. And now I come up on the balls of my feet and I start to walk backwards. It's called reverse reverse. And now I can hit my omoplata again. If you think about when he's about to roll, his hips are coming high. We can get them back down again towards the mat by just walking backwards in the balls of the feet. So we'll do that same setup again because you're so good at it. From this position, we're going to put in the shallow lasso. Carl's going to keep his elbow tight to his body. Again, he'll be looking angled to initiate a pass. If he decides to pass to the side of this, I can shoot in. Okay, and I can start from there. Or, more than likely, he'll be looking some kind of inside control. The minute he makes the grip, I swim inside and I'm pushing out. Yeah, and this can become a battle, but now he gets ahead of me and pins that to the mat. That's why this is so important. And I'm already pulling this into my hip. I want to create an open elbow. Carl's movement is already giving me the omoplata. Okay, so from there, I'll circle, I push out, and now I'm pulling this hand up towards my shoulder, I extend, and I'm coming up into my omoplata position. So again, this arm's already coming over, I've got this grip. As Carl starts to lift his hips and comes up, I lift my hips. Alright, keep lifting, bro. And now I start to walk backwards, reverse, reverse. Okay? Again, tension, rim on the ball of the foot, back it up for this one, and then forward to the omoplata. So again, one more time. So the battle for the omoplata isn't just the entrance. Getting there, sure, when you're rolling, you're probably getting there a lot. It's finishing it. So we can kind of develop these skills of trying to finish the omoplata based on Carl's reaction. So I'm playing that shallow lasso. My whole goal is anytime I'm playing this position, go bro, and I see an open elbow, it's just that, sorry bro, and I'm back. So he wants to be keeping this tight here, but he can stay here all day. He's never going to pass my guard. He has to move from one side to the other. And when he does, okay, I'm extending, shooting, and then I come up. So he this position here. So grips are for the pelv. I want the elbow. The minute Karen elevates his hips, go row, I can use my feet on the mat. So I'm using my feet as a base. And now I feel I'm just about to lose it. So I lift my hips and I start walking backwards, clockwise in a circle on the balls of my feet. Reverse, reverse. See if I was putting a shoulder to the mat? Already I've got massive tension in that arm. I just need to reinforce it here. With the balls of my feet. And then I just lean forward. Okay, so there we are. Team setup.